So our boy Ultron, it's not here yet, but I've got early access to him. I mean, being a partner for my rivals is amazing, right? But we've got Ultron here. We're going to look at his kit, we're going to look at his costumes and everything like that, and then we're going to get into some gameplay, okay? So first and foremost, let's go and actually look at his kit here in just the game, right? So this intro is sick, by the way. Like, he just rocks up, walks in. So it's got 2-star difficulty, which is kind of cool, right? The pinnacle of artificial life forms, Ultron is programmed to learn and adapt in ways far beyond human capability. He can summon an army of automated drones that obey his every command, raising his chances of victory exponentially. And I want to say, by the way, for cosmetics, my #1 thing on the wish list is the what if Infinity Ultron, like with all the Infinity Stones. I really need that to be in this game so bad. But anyways, let's continue. So we've got some cosmetics here as well, right? So you've got his normal cosmetic here, which he looks really cool regardless. Like, I think this is a really cool take on Ultron's design. I mean, he just looks menacing, right? Then we have the mechanical phantom, which kind of makes me think, so after traversing depths of countless galaxies, I've identified a critical deficiency purpose that's constructed this body and positioned it in a remote corner of the moon, affording me optimal surveillance of Earth. Whenever I encounter data anomalies or existential disorientation, I transfer my consciousness into this vessel, systematically analyzing my blue planet while recalibrating the parameters of my existence. Damn. But this kind of makes me think of what like a kind of good Ultron would look like if you had Tony Stark like hijack him, which is pretty much what is happening anyway. That's why we kind of get to play as him. And then, by the way, the X-Tron, right? This is so cool, man. So obviously you get a full story here, which you can kind of pause the video if you really want to read what's going on. But this is kind of wild, man. The age of X-Tron, like, holy cow. Like, bro took on Cerebro and just like, dude, it's crazy, this skin, right? So he's like fully golden. I really like the multiple eyes. I love the sort of like helmet shape there. It's so cool, man. The cape looks amazing. All the digital, like the 1s and 0s floating down it. It's just a sick skin, man. Like, what a launch skin, by the way. So let's look at his MVP animations here. So this is kind of like his default one with the X-Tron costume enabled, right? So we can kind of like just look at that. I'll probably have the X-Tron one equipped, to be honest. And then you've got the X-Tron MVP. Whoa, man. What? Okay, that is clean. Look at him flexing. Bro knows he's the superior life form here, man. Like, look, we go into his brain, and then he just kind of like flexes in his brain, I guess. I don't know, man. Digital realm, whatever. It's so cool. The 1s and 0s, cybernetic things in the background. Clean. So you got his default emote where he's just like posing up and flexing, which looks sick, by the way. Like, what an emote. Yeah, look at that. That's clean. Then you have his sentience overhaul, which he's got the Cerebro there, right? Like the helmet, and it looks cool. And then let's look at it with this costume. So yeah, that's just crazy, man. Wow. All right. Then, you know, you've obviously can like use emojis there if you really want. But let's look at his abilities here. So his normal attack is the Encephalo-Ray. I think I've said that right. Encephalo-Ray. Unleash a burning energy beam. Then you can see his team-up abilities with Iron Man. He gets nano technology to upgrade his arsenal. So that's his C. During its active phase, you can fire an unstoppable nano-ray straight ahead that pierces through all characters, delivering massive damage to enemies while restoring health to allies. So that's a cool one to have. Firewall summon drones to grant bonus health to allies within range, centered on himself and the ally marked by imperative patch. So that's cool, right? And then, you know, you command a giant drone to follow an ally there, constantly healing allies within its radius, with more healing for the designated ally. So it does heal multiple allies, but specifically more on the one you're focusing on. Shift, right, standard flight. So you can like go on an accelerated state, but if you press left shift, you kind of like do a little evade, I guess, or a quick fly. And then his ultimate here, Rage of Ultron, you summon Ultron Drones to fire those rays, damaging enemies and healing allies at the very same time. So it's a very unique sort of ult that does damage and healing. It's not just a big, you know, like circle or whatever, healing circle, which is cool. And then, yeah, you got some lore here, which I think I showed this one. I don't know exactly. And then you got the proficiencies. So, you know, you got the spray, KO prompts, which looks clean. By the way, I'm so going for Lord as soon as I get to him. Then you've got the standard and then the actual Lord icon, which Lord icon for him looks amazing. Like, I'm very happy with the way they did this. And now we're going to purchase the costume, and then we're going to get into a match. So we're going into the new map here, by the way, the Araco map. Alright, and then I've pre-selected Iron Man to be there for the team up. And we're going to select Ultron. And you've got the Doom in the background, by the way, which... oh, that is cool, man. What an intro. What? That is crazy, actually. Just to get my initial reaction to the map as well. Wait a minute, you've got the actual like OG Ultron in the back there. That is actually so cool. Hold on. Let me emote in front of him. That is amazing. Alright, I gotta hurry up there. So I do like that dash. I think that is going to be quite handy. So I think you kind of have to use it all up. And it's got a 7-second cooldown. Alright, let's see. So we're gonna slap that on there, and okay, so that's kind of cool. That's a pretty decent field, actually. Alright, how's his damage? Okay, so it's kind of, I don't know, like his damage-wise, it's not, he's not really a damage dealer, right? Unless we do... Hold on, let's get some healing done. I mean, so far he seems good for healing. Like, the passive healing there seems quite good. We've already got like 1300 healing, right? And then we can like put a wall. But DPS wise, like, I don't know. Alright, let's back off. Get some healing there while doing damage. Okay, so you kind of want to be like behind your teammates there, right? We'll put some drones. So we can only do like one drone at a time, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can only do one. But for the game, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So that's one there. I mean, yeah, oh, I'm sorry, Penny. I should have healed you there. Alright, get me out of here. Okay, get some health. Alright, now this is where we get that bonus healing and also do some damage. Alright, let's see his ult. Like, how good is his ult here? Ooh, I don't know, man. Maybe. Ooh, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, we're getting kind of decimated here. I don't know if I'm just not playing him right. Like, you can let me know in the comments for sure. But oh, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Okay, that's pretty decent. Like, assuming I'm not being targeted, like, out of the sky. Like, that was actually okay. Oh, for sure. Alright, get some drones on you. So 4k healing so far. We'll see how much healing we can actually get. Alright, get me out of there. So So some shields, it's actually like pretty good, man, because you can just put the drones on there and they just get out, right? Like I feel like that's going to be pretty handy. But I am trying to get used to his like primary fire. It is a bit like, I don't know, something feels off about it. I don't know if it's me. Like it's hard to explain. Let's put a drone on you. Okay, so that he's not the craziest damage dealer, but for this part here, like healing the teammates, like yeah, that's pretty nice. And we can just grant like bonus shield, so we can just kind of like maneuver around as well. So he's got like decent maneuverability, like he can just fly around. I don't think we've had a strategist, if I'm not mistaken, that can just fly around, if I'm just not misremembering right now. Alright, let's see. So we're getting some healing going there. But yeah, the damage doesn't seem the craziest for that ult, man. Like, I don't know. And there we go. Okay, I'm back. We get some shields going. And then how fast does he actually build up his ult here as well? Like it's okay. Try to keep him alive. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think he's got the damage. Like genuinely, I don't think he's got the damage. I feel like he's more better for healing. I don't know if he needs like a buff or anything. Probably too early to tell. But that Iron Man like team up, I think is going to be very crucial to have. Like 100%. I think that team up is going to be very, very crucial to have. And very, very important to his whole overall kit and usability. Alright, let's go. There we go. Alright, you got a thing here. I think, but yeah, look at the assists, by the way. Like, the assists are just, like, racking up, for sure. So, I think he's going to be an assist machine. 8k healing, I don't know really about that. It is the most healing as well. But still, we've got everybody on normal as well. Thor got MVP there. And there we go, as you can see, we were getting some XP for the combat chest. But yeah, that is quite interesting, to be honest. I don't know how I 100% feel about him. I think we're going to try one more and see where he stands, really. It is really hard to tell, though, man, with this guy. I don't know 100%. Like, his damage feels very underwhelming, but it's also hard to tell what his healing is like, either. Like, it seems pretty good, but I don't know, man. It's so hard to tell. It genuinely is. I do like his look. I like his maneuverability. I like how he could just slap healing and just back off. I do think that's a good bonus for this character. We'll skip that intro. And let's see. But it is nice to be able to fly around as well. Because yeah, Jeff can't fly around. Rocket, you can kind of glide. Adam Warlock can kind of fly when he's dead, I guess. He has to resurrect. But yeah, this is our first flying strategist. Alright, I'm going to slap that on you there. And yeah, you can see like that actual area of effect. It's pretty decent, right? So, I don't know, man. Like, I think in competitive it's really when we're going to be able to tell how good he is. When it comes to everything. And how's the range on this? It's actually pretty decent range. Yeah, that's pretty decent range. I don't know. Alright, let's get that healing going. Yeah, I do like that healing part with the damage dealing. That is quite nice. And then there we go. Let's slap some shields on there. Alright. Oh, I could not save you there. I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah, see, we can back off there. There you go. Oof. Yes. Alright, so this is the perfect chance to like show off his healing though. There we go. Doing damage, healing. A good ult by Thing. There we go. We've got a Johnny Storm up in the sky. Alright, now here we go with the healing. Healing damage. Very, very huge actually. It's good for pressure, I guess, really. Like, I can't think of it for like any other scenario besides it being good for pressure. Oh, dodge that. Whoa, buddy, you going for me? Whoa. Alright. And also I can heal myself in this radius too, which is really nice. So you just chill in this, right? You just chill in this, apply shields, and you're just having a good time, right? Like, you're just chilling. So his utility is quite nice. And obviously we're testing this on bots, right? Oh, and Yusha's gonna get me there. When you hear Widow go plasma, like that's it. But 4.2k healing, like not too bad. Just for like area of effect healing anyways. I do hope they kind of push it quite a bit further. That'd be nice. Right, there we go. Alright, let's do that. It would have been nice if I could just like slap that. Okay, hold up. Oh, I almost had you there. Alright, see, I can just back out. Healing's still going off. There you go. Oh, unlucky. Alright, come on. Stay alive. Alright, let's see, how effective is this? Okay, that's actually quite good. Not gonna lie, like that's pretty decent. Oh, they're really pushing though. Alright, they hit a checkpoint. I'm kind of glad that they hit a checkpoint. I'm gonna have to just E on there. Shield. And then, come on. Oh. I have to back off. Oh, why am I in this spawn? I'm trying to learn this map still. I'm backing off. Oh, get me out of here. Thank you for the shield. Okay, so he's still got that healing around him, so it's still okay. It's kind of got. Oh, why am I? Okay, get me out of here. Oh, I'm so gone here. Okay, come on. Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. It's just my positioning was not good at all. But almost 10k healing, actually. So I'd say his healing's decent, but you've got to know your positioning for sure. Alright, let's get a bit closer if we can. And try to get some healing going. Oh, no. Just didn't make it in time. We just did not make it in time. Alright, how good is this choke point here? Alright, there we go. Get some healing going, and then... Oh, no. Come on. Oh, unlucky. Oh, good bubble. Stay alive. Come on. Okay, getting some more healing. Alright, so... we're kind of doing it. Like, I don't know. Oh, that supernova, that's gonna, oh, good ult, good ult. I don't know, man, these bots kind of going off. Get some more shield up. Right now, if we can get everybody grouped up in that healing bubble, that'd be nice. I'm gonna get things some more healing as well. So you can kind of prioritize as well who you really want to have more healing. Oh, well. At least we're gonna get some damage there. Yeah, that is nice, actually. It's very specific, though. You kind of gotta have your teammates line up perfectly, really. Yep, there we go. Oh. Wait a minute, this could be a huge ult here. Yeah, this would be really good for, like, capturing an objective type thing, right? Like when you've got to push to capture the actual payload. Alright, there we go. We're keeping him alive. Very good. Alright, now we're going to get out of their position. Get some healing for ourselves as well. Stick with the team. Have I gotten a singular, like, KO yet? Or what? Alright, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Alright, I'm just gonna back up a little bit. Alright, see, another good opportunity to, like, heal teammates there. There we go. So decent amount of shield, actually. Alright, I'm backing off. I've almost got my ult again. So his ult charge seems quite good. Alright. Oh, couldn't keep him alive though. Okay, so he's kind of trying to hit me in the sky there. Okay. There we go. Put E on him, so I'm in it still myself. There we go. And we're on overtime here. We're sort of holding it. Have more shields. So we're kind of just trying to see who really needs more healing, right? Oh, yes, he didn't get to do it. There we go. A first proper like KO. And we got a nice little two-piece. Alright, so 20k healing for that. I'd say he's getting, like, obviously I didn't get too much interference there, but I don't know, man. He might be quite a good strategist. Not the craziest damage, as you can see, we only had like 5k damage. But if you like play Rocket, right? And you use his healing, and as a guy that has Rocket at Lord, by the way, I've got Cloak and Dagger at Lord. Rocket isn't really the most, like, you don't really play him to do damage. Like, when I play him personally, I do kind of just go in there, lock in, because his headshot damage goes crazy if you can land those headshots. But I'd say he's a better healer at the moment, maybe than, I wouldn't say he's better healer than Rocket, but he can actually do some damage while healing, which is nice to have. That's always nice to have as a strategist, right? So I'm not 100% sure where I would rate him, like, personally, but he seems to be pretty decent. I will say that. We just have to wait for the real, like, sort of real world scenario for him. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Ultron and X-Tron in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, drop a like and subscribe. I genuinely appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.